Hello, my name is Meba, and it's kind of a test video for what I just want to do. I put some gameplay in the background just so it's not like too boring if you are just listening to this. But honestly, just here to talk, just to yap. And what I want to yap about, I made a notes app ever since September. I've been logging down random thoughts that I'd never search up because it kind of defeats the whole purpose, the point of things. But first one of the point here is, can you tow a police car? And does that come out of your taxes if it does? Now, if you tow a police car, it doesn't really make sense if you say it out loud. I mean, think about it. Uh, doesn't really seem right to tow a police car, essentially. If you were to tow one, then that it's kind of against the law, or I don't know how it's against the law, but like it just doesn't seem right. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if you were to go and tow a car, a police officer might need it because, let's say, another police officer needs backup. They go check on their car because they're about to go help their buddy, and their car's not there. Yeah, you can see the problem with that. But at the same time, it's not really the law, but like, there's not really an exemption. Nobody has an exemption, and that's what I believe. There's no exemption to the law. But again, well, I mean, I wouldn't say the exemption, but you could bypass the law. You for sure can. Like, take for example, country goes to war. You could probably get away with murder because you're not representing yourself in a sense, but you're representing your country. Now, again, I just said you probably can't get exemptions from the law, but that guess that counts as an exemption. But I guess it also counts as a bypass. I don't know. It's either or. But that's the first thought I thought of. And the second one is, this one's a little bit of a weirder one. But, ooh, yeah, this one's good because I have like a list of it. I was just looking here. Is the word a nerd skewered? Because think about it. When you hear a nerd, everyone has their own different opinion of what a nerd means. Like, say for example, I call myself a nerd. I don't really know what really defines a nerd in a sense, but it can be many different things. Say for example, you're going out with a buddy and he starts talking about something he really enjoys, but it's like science fiction. In that sense, he would be a nerd in that topic, but nerds aren't necessarily smart in my opinion. But that's kind of what media portrays them as, smart. But they honestly don't have to be smart, in my opinion. I mean, if you have glasses on, you could be called a nerd too. It could be just off physical appearance as well. But that's why I think it's skewered because the word has just so many different meanings that you really just don't know. It really doesn't make sense to me at least. Like, for example, again, let's say the high school cliches, like the stereotypes. You have the jocks, you have the cheerleaders, you have the outcasts, and you have nerds. But then again, what is a nerd? Like, I don't want to say there's like an actual definition for a nerd because it's more of a like a cliche, not a stereotype. It's more of a cliche, like in a story. But like again, you also see on social media, like I've seen those posts of like girls saying like, "Oh, why can't I get a nerd?" But and like there's also the guys in the comments like start complaining like, "Oh, you don't want a nerd, you want a guy with glasses on who looks attractive." But in my opinion, I think both of them are wrong, really in a sense.